Hey, Smokin Gang, welcome back to Smokin Tarot. I'm Tasha, that tarot reader, and I'm about to do another general reading, guys. So let's get it started. Mine doesn't ever act right. All right, how are y'all doing this evening? I hope everyone's doing well. I just felt like jumping on here this evening. Maybe there's a message someone needs to hear or see. All right, here we go. Oh, that one, those two floated out. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Did y'all see it? Okay, let me see what we got so far. Negative thoughts. Okay. It's a tradesman or woman. Lack of completion. So someone doesn't complete things. They start things, but they don't finish them. And this is the world. It must be the world in reverse. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Let's do one more card here. Okay, we got three more. Someone says, I love your brain. All right. Well, it's more than three. Great memories. Slow growth. Seven of Pentacles. Something's growing a little too slow for somebody. And we got ourselves a trisexual. We'll try anything once, twice, maybe three times. But we got ourselves a trisexual here. So let's see what the spirit trying to say here. What is going on here? We got negative thoughts. Someone's a tradesman. Lack of completion. Don't like to complete anything, or maybe not able to. We'll see. I love your brain. So they love someone's brain out there. They love your brain. Love how smart you are. Slow growth. Trisexual. Great memories. Okay. All right, there's a lot going on here. So let's go to what's the tea. Here we go. And I want to say thank you again to my 36 subscribers now. I got 36. Seemed like a minute ago, and I know I say this again, I had like 20 or 10, and I appreciated those. So this is a new channel. I think I've been on here 2 months now. And again, it's not all about subscribers. I just love doing readings. So all right, here we go. Here we have an obsessive lover. Do they love your brain? Okay. Yep. Cyber stalking, looking you up. Okay. So we got obsessive lover. They're looking you up. They're haunted by memories. Look at that. Haunted by memories of you. Isn't that something? Spiritual hater. Ooh, a pushy energy. Forcer. Crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. Ooh, dangerous. This obsessive lover who's looking you up, haunted by memories. They got great memories of you. However, it seems like they may be spiritual haters. Mad you're glowing up, thinks your magic is fake, low vibes only. Forcer. And that goes right along with negative thoughts here. Wow. Okay, this is about to get real interesting here. All right. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Okay, let's see. We have broke ass, so this person's apparently broke. They're a tradesman, so they may not always have work. They're probably working here and there, okay? So that would explain the broke ass, okay? These cards are definitely clarifying tonight, okay? Screenshot. Caught in 4K, saving receipts, facts over feelings. Yeah, because they looking you up. But you're ignoring it, it looks like. Okay? Ignoring. Alright, so far we have someone with very negative thoughts. Looks like they're a tradesperson. Slow growth. Seven of Pentacles. Earth sign. So this is a strong earth sign. This person could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Alright? They love your brain. Great memories of you. And they trisexual type. So they try anything. So it's that person that likes to try anything once in your life, okay? However, they're obsessed. Don't be surprised the devil comes up in tarot, okay? Looking you up. Haunted, spiritual hater, forcer, broke ass, screenshot, ignoring. So they're broke, haunted by your memories of you. So apparently you two are not together, or you were together at one point and you are no longer. And you are ignoring all this, moving on, trying to move on with your life, but this person's not wanting to move on. So let's take a look at a tarot. Alfred Hitchcock. All right. I got these cards on Etsy. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell us about this person? Hopefully they don't get dangerous on us. It's a tower moment, so the tower just popped out. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got so far. The tower card. So, of course, like I said, y'all were together at one point, but you broke up. So there was a tower moment between y'all. Leading Lady of Gems. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So you're a grounded, down-to-earth person. However, you're the Queen of Pentacles. A decent person. Good person. This here is a Two of Wands. You're waiting on the results of something, or a decision that has to be made. But usually that's a results card, okay? Oh, we got another one here. Strangers on a train. This is, it's hard to see with these sometimes. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. A turning point, just like the Tower. Only the Tower is something bad. the Wheel of Fortune is good. So you'll be like a turning of the tide in a good way. So you'll be having good fortune, especially since you're the Queen of Pentacles here. And showing you as a Queen of Pentacles, you're probably good with money too. While this person up here, the tradesman, is having slow growth with money, right? And they're broke. So they're obsessed with getting you back. And that might be part of the reason why. All right, we got the Two of Cups, the Lovers, Five of Swords, Betrayal. You see that? This guy's friends, or so-called friends, right, trying to rope him up. You see that? Definitely a betrayal here. So some form of betrayal happened that ended y'all's relationship. So it has you as a couple here, but then there was a betrayal. So right now, as far as the tarot, we have the Tower. So there was a Tower moment between you and this person. I'm sorry, I'm trying to say it. You are Queen of Pentacles. There's a Two of Wands here. So some sort of decision had to be made, perhaps to break up, waiting on results of something. And I'm moved to say this, hopefully it's not like an STD test waiting for the results of something, because the Two of Wands is a results type card, okay? You're kind of waiting around for something, okay? Strangers on a train here. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. So that means good fortune, a turning of the tide here. All right. Two of Cups, Lovers. However, there was a betrayal. All right. So it looks like there was a betrayal on the tradesman's part toward you, collective. But this person is not going to give up, it seems, because they're still, you know, they're obsessed with you. The wheels are turning in their brain about the past. They say they love your brain. They also love the fact that you're good with money, and they are broke. They probably don't know how to manage money because they have a lack of completion problem. See? That's why they love your brain. You probably have a great job as well, where you're really smart. Okay? However, they're trisexual. Can't trust them. They'll probably try anything and anybody at least once, twice, three times. Okay? All right. And they tend to be negative people, or a negative person. And who wants that around all the time, huh? All right, so let's look at the oracle. Yeah, this person, a force or two, and you may even be a, you know, you're a spiritualist or a spiritual person, and this person's a spiritual hater, like they don't believe in that. So if you're unequally yoked that way, the relationship is kind of, you know, kind of doomed anyway. You know what I mean? And they probably want to force you to be more like them. But see, you keep going. You're ignoring them because you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're a queen, period. All right. All right, let's see what more we can get here as far as ending advice or All right. We got a wall here. Obstacle. In other words, keep that wall up, okay? Because you on point. Ignoring. So there's a wall up to this person, okay? This is a cup. Love. Or a cup of feelings. Well, I'm not going to say love. This may be what the person's feel like, an overwhelming amount of emotion coming from this person towards you. That's why they can't, they're still obsessed. So yeah. Factory. So tradesman. Look at there. Factory worker or tradesman. So it's talking about thoughts, obsession with you, the tradesman. Isn't that something? And of course you've had an awakening. Here's the candle. You close the door to this. Smart. You're very smart. See, wow, these cards are a trip. This person says, I love your brain, so you're a very intelligent person. Mirror, narcissist. So this person, forcer, gonna have their way any way they possibly can. Damn anybody else. Okay? It's all about them. And of course your intuition picked up on that probably very soon. Okay? Well, very relatively quickly, your intuition picked up that this person wasn't much good to you, or any good. And you gave this relationship the boot. Look at that. Ignoring. So yeah, keep it up. Keep ignoring, Queen. Because this tradesman is gonna do what they want to do. They broke. Clingy and controlling. Can't let you go. Karmic and chaotic. So steer clear of this person. Keep going. Keep your ignoring going, okay? They're still looking you up, so keep that in mind. And unfortunately, you know, hopefully it doesn't go any further than that. If you have to reach out to any law enforcement, do that. But, hey, let's look at the bottoms of the decks for any further clarity, all right? Hey, ooh. Nightmares. So I wonder if you're up thinking about this because maybe they could be calling you obsessively. You have a fear. This is fear as well. So if you're in fear of this person, you know, just keep an eye on them, and if you have to, get a restraining order. Okay? This is the Six of Swords. So this is basically, yeah, a necessary transition or a necessary move. So you actually have moved away from this person, okay? Or you're in a transition now to move away from wherever you are. Maybe the two of you lived together at one point. You feel like you had to leave, or maybe if you didn't, this person's so obsessed that they probably come stalking around, you know. So this shows Six of Swords. It's a necessary transition. This is like somebody going on a trip. So you may have had to leave where you were to get away from this person, okay? And I hate that. That's terrible. Car drama. Ugh. Repo nightmares. Somebody's nightmare. Getting their car repoed. Okay. Car drama, repo nightmares, always asking for a ride. Too broke. Broke ass. Look at that. I don't know if you can read that on the bottom of this card. Look at her. See? Too broke to fix the situation. So they having car trouble too? Good Lord. No wonder they running back to you, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Tell them to get gone. Kick rocks. For real. Okay? Bottom of my deck. Traffic. Okay. Traffic. Maybe their car was stuck in traffic. If they're trisexual, hopefully they're not involved in trafficking. You see? Traffic. Interesting. That can be taken a couple of ways. Like I said, I hope they're not involved in something illegal. Or the car drama, where the car is probably stuck in traffic right now. and again, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Traffic. Yeah, okay. But when I pulled this card, right behind it is threatening and fake flexing. So, like I said, hopefully they don't escalate to this. But threatening is right behind this card. It says, power play, controlling presence. You feel unsafe. See? You are fearful. Just like this person's fearful of getting their car repoed. So, they out here fake flexing. Because they're broke. Remember that. And they see you as their jackpot to get out of this situation. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Well, you know exactly what to do with this loser. That's the end of this reading. And again, if you need help, reach out to somebody, because apparently this person is a little unpredictable, all right? All right, this has been Smokin Tarot. I'm Tasha, that tarot reader. And thanks again, all right? Y'all have a good night.